Hello, and welcome to the Days Grim. I'm Brian.
I am Corey.
I am Thomas.
I am fucking losing my mind today, dude.
You look like it.
Oh, dude.
You look like you're struggling.
I found a dead mammal in my yard yesterday.
What kind?
What kind?
Squirrel.
Yeah, I had a squirrel. I started my garden, and I found all kinds of nuts buried in like all my various dirt bins. God bless you.
God bless you. I'm just a bit concerned. Okay, so I've got some big tall trees that kind of over. You guys know you've been here 100 times, but for the listener, I've got a bunch of trees in that back area, so I'm thinking he like suicide. God bless you.
God bless you.
Like suicide bombered his way off a tree limb, like way up there, and landed in the yard. Type situation.
You think he killed himself?
Yeah, I think he was just like really tired
You don't
of
think he was like running across the yard and one of your boys got him?
living that rodent life. Well, I don't know. And then so I just saw him yesterday. Like I didn't see him the day before. I let my dogs out 3 times a day, and I go out there with them. But yeah, I saw this fucking squirrel laying there, and I was like, well, what the hell? The dogs tried to attack it, and I was like, no, get away. And I like literally kicked Charlie across the damn yard. Hashtag animal abuse. And picked this squirrel up by the tail, and it was like a damn baseball bat. I picked it up by the tail, and it was damn
Stiff?
Oh.
rigor mortis. Yeah.
Like it was dead.
Rigiditis.
Like it's been there a while.
a minute.
I mowed over a bird this last week.
What?
Oh, why would you mow over it? I'm assuming you
It
don't
didn't
have a
move. I
rider.
didn't notice it. Yeah,
I'm assuming you don't have a rider,
No,
so
push mode.
that makes you more of a psychopath.
Just push mode right over.
He
it.
just saw it and was just like,
had my AirPod Pros
Yeah,
in.
dude. No, that reminds me of the episode a couple weeks ago. You probably just took out an FBI agent, dude. Honestly,
A
Yeah,
drone?
just
A
sat
drone
on, yeah,
agent?
government
yeah,
drone.
dude. You took out
dude.
a drone, bro.
Yeah, dude, had them AirPod Pros in. Noise canceling on. Couldn't hear anything.
well, I haven't killed
It's
an animal
Darwinism.
this week. Just I feel left out of this conversation.
Oh, we can
You haven't
go-
killed anything
We
this
can
I
go
haven't
out
killed
back.
anything this week. No.
Damn, dude. Sorry to. Well, I'm really just more so sorry that you are the person that you are.
Happens.
You look ridiculous with that mustache.
Thank
I
you.
just want to point that out.
You didn't say that this past weekend. You were.
I was too focused on the shirt.
You were so. Yeah, I know you were. My Ron
The
Swanson
shirt blinded the mustache. But yeah, it was. Thanks for asking, Corey. It's been a pretty eventful weekend. So, I'm sorry you didn't get to kill anything, though. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish that you had, because then we could have all just shared our
Murder of the week.
And yeah, I didn't kill the squirrel. To be fair,
True.
yeah.
You just found.
See,
something
I don't know if the bird
What?
was already dead.
He found something dead.
It should have moved.
So
Okay, so but also like, how is that squirrel like rigid? Like I had taken him out earlier that day and didn't see him. I think somebody launched him in my yard on some kind of a catapult system situation.
it could have been taxidermied, and somebody just got in an argument with somebody and threw it in your
Well,
yard.
he didn't look very good. They didn't like give him a good brushing or anything.
okay.
Also, no blood trace, so it's not like he was attacked. Like it was almost as if he just like died of old age.
And then just fell out
just said
of the tree.
Which I don't know how old squirrels live to be, but
I don't either.
6.
Squirrel's
not it.
pretty good, though. You ever ate squirrel?
I thought about eating him.
I've hunted squirrel, but I have not.
that's pretty
eaten
good.
squirrel.
Thought about eating him.
I like.
Stove
I've
a little
hunted.
better.
I've hunted and skinned a squirrel, and that was the most interesting.
How are you going to go through the hardest part of and then not eat it?
Because I that's all I went for. I just went hunting with the people, and that was it.
damn,
and then I went home.
I would have ate
I was
the
like-
shit out of that squirrel.
Yeah.
I've always. I don't think I've
Would you
had
eat
squirrel.
crickets?
It's a gamey taste from what I
No.
hear, though. It's
You want to eat a cricket?
A cricket? No.
I was watching Naked and Afraid.
I'll
And
smack a
they
cricket.
I've
were
seen
eating
Naked
some
and Afraid.
crickets. So I was watching the foreign exchange ones where like the people are French and they got like subtitled.
Yeah.
Not subtitled. They got it's dubbed, but the person dubbed has an accent. So you're like, this could be the person.
No,
Until
absolutely.
their lips don't line up.
Yeah.
Sad.
That is sad.
What else is sad? I'm really just thinking about my day, man. I've been kind of falling apart these last couple of minutes. We had some technical issues. We've had guest issues. Man, I mean, just what's going on, you know? How are you guys doing today? Yeah, it does happen.
I'm doing solid.
Yeah, you're calmer than me, dude. I'm falling apart on the inside. I'm
Yeah.
always 1,000 miles an hour.
I wouldn't say I'm not falling apart. Every day I'm falling apart, but you know.
We're all dying every day,
Yeah.
so you just got to remember that and be thankful that
I
you're
mean,
here.
yeah, at least you don't have like AIDS and are dying out from a paper cut.
Yeah, no joke, dude. Oh, speaking of dying, dude.
Wouldn't that be like
you got
because
a good
people
death
with
of the
AIDS,
week?
their blood doesn't clot. You just get a paper cut and done, bleed
Well,
out.
not all people with AIDS.
Okay, but
do.
I'm saying that specific form. Okay,
It's like everybody with AIDS has to watch out for a paper cut. It's like, don't work in an office. It's just
always wearing Kevlar gloves.
avoid copy machines. Don't.
yeah.
Don't
Get mail. Everything's wireless.
Just email everything, okay? Just email. Don't hard copy anything.
Don't ever
read any
print
books.
anything. dude.
Don't read books.
Don't open
Get a
any
Kindle.
packages.
Cardboard
kills.
So, cardboard will get you, dude. I've had some
Cardboard cuts are
Those are the worst. In between the fingers.
Cardboard cuts and foil cuts are horrible.
Yep.
I don't know.
Foil will
I burned my hands.
fuck you up.
It might-
Actually,
it's a deep cut.
Yeah, can we go ahead and terminate this conversation because I'm immediately uncomfortable.
Connect the cuts.
Yeah, dude. So speaking of people dying from paper cuts and having AIDS and my day being shit and squirrels being dead, we're gonna do this.
This your death of the week, yeah.
You want to go ahead and do this death of the week?
Oh, I'm down, dude.
You want to do it over the week here?
Yeah, death of the week, you're there.
Okay.
So this week's death of the week occurred in 1923. George Herbert, 5th Earl of Carnarvon, who financed Howard Carter's search of Tutankhamun, died after a mosquito bite which he had cut while shaving. It became infected. Some attributed his death to the so-called Curse of the Pharaohs. So basically, he got...
What was the date on this again? Can you give me
1923.
Dust Bowl era.
Dude, obviously pharaohs were like in the single. They were before Christ. So where's this coming? I'm confused.
Okay.
Well, he was a jarl, so he had some
He
legal stature.
He financed Howard Carter's search of Tutankhamun, which... Tutankhamun, yes. King Tut. That's what that reference is.
Oh, okay. Well,
So he
I'm
financed.
really dumb. You
So
gotta
he
explain
financed
shit to
them
me.
exploring King Tut's
Yeah, he financed.
tomb.
He's the guy that died financed it.
And then while he was exploring
he died
Tut's
after
tomb,
Yeah, he got a
he
mosquito
got a
bite.
mosquito bite,
And then he cut it while he was shaving. He cut the mosquito bite.
What the fuck?
and then
Yeah.
had some poor
He
hygiene.
just straight up.
And then he died from an infection. They had weak immune systems in 1923.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh my god. So, I'm assuming there's some details. Are there more details?
No, that's basically it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just got
What are the
infected and
odds?
died.
Can you imagine
Getting
getting a
into the
mosquito
bloodstream.
bite, shaving, and then dying?
Big yikes.
In this
dude.
day and age, like, what? Like, you got AIDS? what happened to you?
Yeah, dude. Did you get a paper cut?
Like,
I
what
mean,
the fuck
Attila the
happened?
Hun had the same thing that like that AIDS thing causes. He died of
Yeah.
a nosebleed and drowned
True.
in his own blood.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty insane
Gnarly.
to me. Yeah. that's-
Super graphic.
Right.
It's so graphic.
Do you think there's a picture of this guy?
Who, Attila
What,
the
the-
Hun?
the guy
No.
that,
What was the dude's name?
the
that
guy
you were-
that I was talking about?
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there a picture? No, it's just excavation site.
Are you
pictures.
getting glass replaced?
I am. On the,
Actually, no. There is a picture of the
on
guy.
the 95.
Yeah, there is a picture.
What's
of
his
him.
name again? I was gonna look him up.
Good
His
luck spelling
name,
it.
George Herbert. GeorgeHerbert.
Oh, exactly how I figured it was spelled.
5th Earl.
Oh, is it this guy?
Looks
No.
like a nun.
No, put in 5th Earl.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 5 with the TH.
5 with the TH.
And then it's Jarl.
Earl. Yeah, right there. The first one, right there. That guy. Yeah, Yeah, that dude. Yep, that's him, right there.
Oh,
Top
yeah.
hat and all. That's a 1920s if I ever seen one there, bub. Yeah.
Is that fucking? Is that Theodore fucking Roosevelt, dog? Who is that, bro?
Hey, everybody wanted to be president,
Yo,
man.
everybody wants to.
Everybody wants.
They're gonna have a solid flex. Kane.
Yeah.
Kane in
He
the
had a
picture.
cane. Yeah, no, like, dude, if
Look
you
at
had a
this
cane,
dope ass bow tie he's got on, bro.
bro, if you had a cane back in the 20s, you were slaying some pussy.
Should we start
Dude.
doing that now?
What,
Just,
rolling
like,
with
carrying
canes?
canes again?
No, because people are think we're handicapped
Oh, this is
We
him.
are.
This is him
in
also.
a sense.
You're handicapped.
Don't why look at me.
100% you are.
You couldn't find your degree the other day. Fuck you.
I can
Yeah, he
barely
pulled out his
read.
high school degree.
He
Yeah,
had his
dude.
high school degree.
Yeah,
but-
it's not a high school degree. It's a diploma, dude. We can all tell who got their GED in this room.
I got a core 40 with like 53 credits or
I
something.
don't even know what that
I worked hard for that. I worked real hard for that.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't.
Seriously though, is this Abraham Lincoln's son?
That's a top hat, yo.
See,
That
So-
top hat is loud, dude.
Is Brian's actions right now like toxic masculinity? Dissing on, some man for
'Cause
his
I'm
top
making
hat and a
fun of some
cane?
guy. Yeah,
People would probably cancel him over that.
Yeah.
And segue.
sweet segue, guys.
Yeah, we totally teamed up there. And
God, you guys just tag team this shit out of that.
So
that's hot for
This
me.
week's topic, we are going to who's got the fucking
Oh, yeah, don't worry about
phone
it.
out.
yeah, it was Brian.
Good
His laptop.
God.
Put your phone away.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm straight, dude. We're good. What's up?
No, the topic this week, we are going to touch on the subject of cancel culture.
And toxic masculinity.
And toxic masculinity.
Yikes. Yeah, I don't know what either of those mean.
Yeah,
so-
Brian wakes up in the morning and pours himself a bath of bourbon and lights a cigar.
I basically wake up
You can't do that. You would catch on fire,
No,
dude.
not all bourbon's flammable.
I don't know.
Most.
I doubt it. Pour a glass over there and
Yeah,
take a lighter
you
to
wouldn't
it.
know because you only drink Trulies.
I don't drink Trulies. It's in your fridge. Eat shit. Don't stock it if you don't want people to drink it. Yeah. Fuck.
So, yeah, no, toxic masculinity. Can one of you guys explain that to me? You
Yeah,
guys
no, it
chose
was
this
just
topic.
explained to me before the show.
Oh, yeah, Corey, explain it.
Toxic masculinity is the idea that males are supposed to have this predetermined end game. They're supposed to be muscular and tough as nails, and they got to be alpha 24/7.
Fucking 3 times a day.
They can't show any emotions. You're not allowed to feel. And that is what toxic masculinity is in a sense.
Okay. And then what's
That's painted with the
what's the bi topic? We had a bi topic.
Cancel
culture.
Oh, and yeah, and the two of those kind of tie.
They literally
canceled.
tie in together.
Yeah, surprisingly, we haven't been canceled yet.
yeah, we've said some pretty
We're
hateful
not
stuff.
famous enough to be canceled. I
Yeah,
guess.
This is
because
very true.
if we would have laid into Helen Keller
Nah,
as hard
Helen
as
Keller's
we
free
did,
game.
is she?
Yeah,
Totally.
look at the Instagram page.
Bro,
it's not canceled.
It's an Instagram page.
The real hell. By the way, hashtag the real Helen Keller
Yeah, hashtag
IG
the real
is
Helen.
awesome.
It's
Well,
lit.
it's just at. You don't have to say hashtag, but yeah, at
Get that hashtag trending.
the real. Yeah, we could do that.
I totally want that trending.
I think there's only like
I want that Instagram page to blow
200.
Right.
up. That is
That- it deserves it.
hilarious.
I honestly, yeah, we should just keep plugging it. We should bring up
Well,
that
yeah.
IG every time.
I will bring up that page at every
at
moment.
the real Helen Keller.
Yeah.
yeah, it brings
and
light
it's
to my
spelled
week.
exactly
At least
the way you
once a
think
week.
it is,
Dude, I just want to be associated with it.
Yeah, I think I'm
That would
okay
be
with
great.
I
that.
just want to grow 'em some followers.
Right?
Everybody needs that in their
Oh, no,
life.
they're doing fine. They got over 30,000 people
Yeah, man.
following their page.
Oh yeah, they do. They do have a good following.
They got a great following.
But also,
of just nothing but black fucking pictures.
yeah, man, it's also just really hard to get your to do a brand, to get that rolling. So so I
Is Helen
understand.
Keller a brand?
And hats off to them for utilizing a blind, deaf, dumb girl for.
She wasn't dumb. Now time out.
No, she was dumb in the fact that she couldn't hear, right?
In the times they considered her dumb, she was actually quite smart for being able to do what
Yeah,
she
she
could.
graduated college and wrote 3 books.
Yeah, that's not dumb.
Well, did she write the books herself?
Well, what?
You're a dick for asking that question.
I'm just asking.
It's her. Yeah, it's her. It's coming from her brain. Is that what you're asking?
I really thought you were gonna say mouth for a second.
I know. I was waiting on it.
I was waiting for the.
No.
That'd be like saying something came out of Stephen Hawking's
Yikes! I didn't want to be the one to do it, but thanks for taking that bullet, Corey.
Yeah, no, I'm the easiest target in the room, so
mouth. He's the
Yeah,
sound
dude.
effects guy.
I am.
I
the
know,
sound
right?
effects
You,
guy.
you just kind of set him up for it.
You're like
You
that
just
black
wait.
guy from the police academy.
Oh,
Rip, dude.
Hey, bro,
Rip.
Rip. He's
Yeah, he's
alive.
dead, dude.
Did he die?
Yeah, he did stand-up comedy forever, and then he wound up passing away.
No.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody
Yeah,
about
he
it.
got canceled by God.
Yeah, God,
Wow.
God canceled him.
God, that got dark fast.
The
You know what's fucked up? Can we talk about this for a second?
yeah,
ahead,
so
bring
talk
it.
about whatever you
Yeah.
want. This is really just a
If you
free
think
shoot.
about it, like, do you know anything that your great grandparents did?
Just in general?
Just listen. Just let me get there. I got to build to it. Okay.
Just in
Well,
general?
you fucking build up the question a little bit
Yeah.
easier than, hey, did you,
yeah. Okay.
you know anything that your
okay. So
grandparents did?
other than
Like
the fact,
today?
like, well, no, like,
My great grandparents are dead because I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
well, exactly. But this is getting to my point of like, what can you do in your lifetime that your great grandkids will know? Nothing.
That's not true.
That doesn't make any sense.
What can you do to leave a legacy that's going to last
I
more than
can-
100 years that somebody will remember you for?
I can-
Do you remember something about your grandparents from 100 years ago, other than maybe a world war?
My grandmother was, or my great grandmother was born when the Titanic sank.
Grandma King.
Okay, a lot of
Boom
people were
pow.
born during the years the Titanic sank, though.
Like,
Is that what she's known for? You know what I mean? Oh, my grandma was known for.
Okay, well, why don't you slow down and let me answer the question you're so abrasively throwing
I'm
at
just
me.
saying you got to do
No,
something
you're being
fucked up
violent.
like
I don't
Hitler
appreciate it.
in order to be remembered for.
That's that toxic masculinity coming out of you, and I need you to
I
relax,
got
dude.
your toxic masculinity.
I think that my grandma King was really she was known for she could quilt really good.
Yeah, so could all great grandparents.
That's not true. That is just false. Not every great grandparent is just
Yep,
endowed to
every great
quilting.
grandparent quilted.
No,
Yep.
no, you're.
Let's take a poll.
Hey,
fucking
just
put
so
it
you
on
know,
Instagram right now. Take
Michael
a poll.
Winslow is still alive. Thank you.
I thought he died.
No, he's still alive.
Well, R.I.P. for when he does die.
he's
though.
younger than my dad.
Is he?
Yeah. Or no, he's 2 years older than my dad. Now that I think about it.
Damn, they're the same age, dude.
Yeah.
You never thought about that though. You got to do something
Well,
like
our
really fucked
grandparents-
up to be remembered for more.
You don't
than
have to do
100
anything
years.
fucked up. I mean, you can,
I guess you can be like. I'm sure Bill Gates will be remembered for 100 years.
Bill Gates is literally
Elon
going
Musk
to be
will probably be
remembered.
remembered.
Well, I think it depends. I think it does depend on whether Elon will be remembered forever or not. It really depends on this.
Winners write history, dude.
Yeah, it really matters about how can you get people to Mars. That's what matters.
Yeah.
So if he gets people to Mars, he will never be forgotten.
It
ever.
just depends on what gets taught in your
Yeah.
history class.
Yeah.
And that's really whatever ends up in your history
Does it meet
book.
the agenda?
Yeah, it's whatever ends up in the history books. So
Yeah.
basically, it's whatever your government deems notable.
So what's your point behind that question?
what
I want to
was-
know
Just
what's your point.
like the legacy thing. Like life is, you got to do something to leave your mark, but yet it's hard to leave your mark.
Where are you coming in on that with cancel culture and masculinity?
I'm just saying.
Oh, it's just a weird thought you were having?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I
Just
like-
to
I like
just to
talking
get the
just to
ball
talk.
rolling, people thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm a
It's
big...
just like life's short and you got to make your mark, but at the same point in time, like all these people just show up to work every day, and you're not. And think about like, yeah, you got these some charity organizations have lasted more than 100 years, and they pay props to whoever founded them or whatever.
Yeah.
But other than like something big like that, like you damn near have to do something more fucked up than good in order to leave a legacy.
Well, people are always going to remember your faults more than what you've actually done. People won't remember what you did for them. They're going to remember what you didn't do for them,
Or what you did to them.
or what you did to them.
Unless what you did for them was just over the top. Like we were just talking about. If Elon gets people to Mars, he will never be forgotten.
Right.
Ever. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
And I guess like if Ian saved
privately
somebody's
funds-
kids from a fire, he might be remembered that kid's whole life.
Yeah.
And that kid's kid, but
Right.
It's
2
the
or 3
magnitude,
generations
yeah.
from that,
The magnitude.
they're not going to be like, oh, my great grandmother was saved by a firefighter, and
I was saved by Jesus Christ. So
Jesus Christ.
were you, or were you condemned to a life of dying by Jesus Christ?
that's actually a really intriguing way to look at it too.
I just like playing both sides. I don't really,
Yeah.
You're the devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate, play on words like what you did there, double entendre. Also, can we
That's
talk
nice.
about the first person to ever get canceled?
Who?
Come on, dude.
Who's
You know they made a movie about it. Tom Hanks was in it.
the first person to ever get canceled?
Yeah, dude. Public broadcasting television.
Oh,
Or,
Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, wasn't he the first one to ever get canceled?
Did he get
didn't-
canceled?
No, he didn't get canceled. Mr.
Yeah,
Rogers
he had to
never
go
got-
to court to not get canceled.
He got canceled off of TV by the actual
so he
they
got
were gonna,
canceled.
They were going to cancel. You're an idiot.
Well, okay. Well, let's just explore the idea. Who was the first to get canceled? Do you think?
I don't know. Google
Like,
it.
how far back can you think?
Who was the first person to be a part
Judas.
of cancel culture?
No, I'm just kidding. It was probably like Satan.
not even necessarily the culture.
Adam
just-
and Eve canceled from the garden.
Yo, Eve got canceled by God. Apparently.
Straight up, dude. Yeah,
Bitch ate an apple and shit just like went all downhill from there.
it was not great.
It's not a good ride, dude.
Yo, could you imagine
and
how
Adam's
scary?
just strapped on like, dude, fuck this.
These bitches ain't loyal.
He was like, man, ride or die
You imagine
together.
that?
Fuck.
You imagine that conversation? You imagine like God had to sit him down and like a son and be like, look, yeah, dude.
Look, man, I know you gave one rib for this investment,
Yeah.
but it was a bad
It was a bad
investment, my guy.
My guy.
Yeah, dude.
No,
you know he had to look at God like, the fuck?
So
Like-
no, true. Modern era though. Modern era. Who do you, how far back can you remember?
The first person I can remember being
how far back can I remember? Monday.
The first person.
the first person I can remember like being canceled.
Yeah.
Carlos Mencia. Like, to be real with you,
Oh, a joke.
So I want to know how
Yeah.
canceling works though, because like wasn't Ellen canceled for like a month, and then now
right,
she's not
okay.
canceled?
Yeah.
No, the cooking lady. She got canceled for saying the N word.
Oh God,
Martha Stewart?
No, she went to jail.
yeah,
She canceled
Martha
herself.
got arrested.
Martha's
blow
a
up, bro.
Hey, Martha canceled
She
herself
came
and then she
back.
came back.
Yeah.
That's a bad bitch.
Yo, I would marry Martha.
Yo.
I don't. Martha didn't say the N word though, right?
No, it
it
was,
was the other one.
Well, Rosanna, or the girl from Rosanna, she got
Roseanne
canceled.
Parks.
Yeah, Rosanna.
Rosanna?
Parks? What
I don't fucking know. I just know the TV
Hey,
show.
don't-
Are there any bus rides involved?
Don't put no foreign on that, bro. There ain't Rosanna.
Parks.
What's it called?
Was Rosa Parks Hispanic? You fucking asshole.
No. I don't. You take the baby.
Te quiero.
Te
quiero.
Mamacita. Do you think?
I'm just falling apart right now, dude. I'm just.
I mean, we kind of cancel
what-
cultured the Indians.
I'll tell
You know,
you
they
what.
taught us how to grow corn, and we just gave them smallpox blankets.
100% canceled the shit out of them,
Right.
dude.
God bless.
Dude, can you imagine? Like, can we talk about how Great Britain,
Yeah.
this little bitty island took over how much of the world?
This topic went off the rails.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's us. And
Yeah.
you're taking too long to search Google.
I'm trying to like.
He's got like half a sentence and he's just staring at his phone.
You're the slowest Googler, dude.
I'm
If you
just trying-
shave that mustache, you Google twice as fast.
I'm
That's all
just-
I'm saying.
I'm more aerodynamic when I fight. I'm sorry.
I'm here for the random bullshit while Google's happening.
Yeah, while the internet's firing up in Corey's fucking head.
I know, it's 5G, but we're slow.
Dude,
We're stuck
Corey's on dial-up, dude.
each time you tap the button.
Yeah, it's making that awful noise. So I think are you looking up the lady that said the N word?
No, he's looking up the first person
She was
canceled.
she was a chef.
What about that
She was a cook or a baker.
Dick guy?
Andy Dick?
No, no, wasn't his last name like Peter or something? He was like a governor that like sent out his dick or something. Or Louis C.K. got canceled.
Yeah, that was not that long ago though. That was only like 6 years ago.
And my thing with that is like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have like jerked off in front of like women, but like, couldn't they
I'm
have
sour
left?
about this.
I
No,
found
no.
it.
Couldn't they have
was it?
left?
Paula Deen.
Paula Deen. She's southern as hell, yeah, and that makes sense.
In the words of Bill Burr, are you shocked?
Right.
No, I'm not. I'm not shocked that a 60-year-old Southern woman said the N-word. By any measure, am I shocked? I'm not.
Yeah, everybody's once you get up to like 50, dude,
It's just that they grew up in a different
It's a
time, and it
different
doesn't make
time.
it right. It doesn't make it right.
It does not make it right whatsoever. It's they failed to catch up with the time.
there was no time to catch up. They were
Bullshit.
I mean, yeah, no.
No,
There was
it's a
nobody
moral.
enforcing
Okay,
the
that's like
catch-up.
saying the
There was
mask.
nobody enforcing
It's just
the
like
catch-up.
the mask. It is just like the mask.
Yeah.
It is just like the mask. When the mask mandate came into effect, it's the same thing with the N-word. You either, you didn't say it and you wore your mask, or you were one of those people that were like, no, fuck this. Like, I'm just still going to use it. And that was that.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
You either respect everybody or you don't. And that was that.
Yeah, that did show a lot of colors for people. Like people's true, intentions about other people.
yeah, I think yeah, I don't know, man.
Because it's just a different time. But I wouldn't want to talk necessarily on that. Just do the simple fact of we would probably get canceled. So
Yeah, dude. If my we could never interview my uncle who served in Vietnam.
We're not gonna name him, but yeah, no.
You know what he told? We won't even go there, dude. He said he's a New England Patriots fan, and I'll just let you guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, Vietnam was crazy. The stuff those
Yeah,
guys had
dude,
to see.
he's not right upstairs. So
Oh, yeah,
let's
dude.
get back to the
Nobody
topic.
that was in Vietnam is right upstairs.
Yeah, so for getting canceled, man, I think it is. I think being woke is a good thing. I think doing and being nice to people and being inclusive is a good thing.
I think a lot of
to
people.
an extent.
I think a lot of people miss out on the whole. You know, when you were treat other people as I want to be treated, and a lot of people, even people get stressed out and they get put in moods not even thinking about it, and they blow up on somebody
But
else.
that's still
and-
not an excuse to be a dickhead to somebody.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't. And that's the thing.
Or those guys at the bar that's like, I'm bigger than you, but there's a big dude over here, and like they get so drunk that they're like, oh, I'm big man, you're big man. I show that I'm bigger man.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
But-
I've definitely gotten in some orangutan orangutan offs.
Yeah, I was at a bar. And I bumped into this giant dude, and
Yeah.
he was like not from the States, like foreign exchange student, and he was
What are we
like,
talking? Like, if you had to guess, was he like Ugandan?
I
Was
don't
he like
know.
Russian?
He was like maybe Russian. I don't know.
He was a white
He was like
fella?
this giant dude, and I was like, and he's like looking down at me, and he's like, "Fuck you." And I was like, "What?" And he's just like, "Fuck you." And he like kind of shoved me, and I was like, "Yeah, but like I know the bouncers." And I like turned around, I was like, "Yo, Bob, yo, Jimmy." And, you know, they
Yeah.
waved at me, and like the dude backed away. But like I'm a small dude, so I have big friends.
Yeah, that's
You got to surround yourself with winners.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, and that's what Corey started the show off with. History only remembers winners. So
They do.
yeah, dude. So I don't know, man. Like, what was I gonna? I had a really good point.
Being woke is good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
To a point.
Yeah.
And I agree with you.
And then
to
when
that.
you go, okay, so I'm all about being inclusive.
Would you say woke's just sympathetic?
No,
No.
woke is a term that I don't even like to really honestly use, but that's what the social world is calling it.
It started off as a word of
Inclusivity.
And not
Or
necessarily.
inclusivity.
Being woke-
Inclusiveness.
no, because being
Yeah.
woke's been around for a long time. Woke had really popped up in like the late 90s. Like it started becoming a popular term more in like the early 2000s, and now it's just taken over.
It's probably more of a West Coast thing.
Not necessarily. It's just
I don't
more
know.
of
It's
like
kind of
a-
nationwide. But my point is that my really good point I have is like I'm totally for it, bro. All about I want to wake up. You know, I want to be woke with you. I want to past tense wake. But my problem with being past tense
Like a
awake
past
is
tense funeral.
my past tense wake. My issue with being awake past tense is
So confusing.
are you not good at English? Can I make my
You
point?
said you want to awake. You want like
Yeah, I want to be awake past tense. So I want to be woke, but also my problem with it is when people take it too far and they're like, "Yeah, I want to be included. I want you to include me in this woke movement. Also, I'm a toaster."
Yeah.
What, bro?
What's a
Yeah.
toaster?
And no, there's just people out there like that. That there's people out there
Is a
that
toaster a
no,
term?
and I'm being facetious. I'm sure somebody out there does identify as a toaster, and that's fine, whatever. But I'm not going to include you in my wokeness.
Can they take
because
baths?
my issue with
I
that
got
is
questions now.
no. There's a person. There's persons out there that no matter what everyone has decided to do, how inclusive they've decided to be, there is a person or persons out there that it is not enough. It is not enough. And that dude, get out of my woke, dude. I don't want to be past tense awake with you.
And I feel like
That's where I'm at, dude.
I think in this day and age,
Yeah.
we are in a time right now where it's not enough. We're taking that and go, it's not enough. We need more. It's not enough. It's
Yeah,
got to
dude.
be more. Look, I'm at my actual 9 to 5, I work. Like that's a popular phrase. We can do better.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, that's fine. I get that, but
We can't always do better.
we can. But damn it,
Yeah.
like
Come on.
how much better can we really get? The end result would be everyone just get the fuck along. And if that's not your end game, then what is?
Dude,
That's my big question about all of this is,
do you remember the first time you met a black kid?
wow, that was aggressive, but yeah.
Do you remember the first time you met a black kid?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you met a black kid?
I don't.
I was in kindergarten. I do remember it vividly, actually. My memory's shit.
Well, just say person of color.
Wow, that sounds worse.
No, because that's what it is.
Can I not say black kid? Anyways, whatever. The first time I met an urban kid,
Not any better.
It's
There's
not.
white urban kids.
well, yeah, I was white urban.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, dude. Well, no, you grew up on the county line.
Bro, I went to school
Like royal.
on the south side. What are you talking
True.
about?
Yeah, you were slinging them rocks in third
What are you
grade.
talking about?
My point
That's when to get started. That's when you make the most money.
The
Ain't nobody gonna stop a third grader.
the viewer and or listener should think about the first time, because I'm sure you're an angry person like me. But you should think about the first time you met somebody that didn't look like you. How did that? How did you respond as a child? Because it happened when you were a child, and I remember it. I gave the dude. I slapped his knee. I think slapped his knee and gave him a high five. Pretty sure that's what happened. If my memory serves correct, slapped his knee, high five, and like we're tight. Why can't it just be like that? Why can't that be enough?
Because it can be.
No, it can't.
Oh, it totally can be. If your parents are complete ignorant people,
Yeah, but that's my point,
it
though.
comes
We should
down,
go back to that.
It starts at home.
Yeah.
That's the problem nowadays. You have ignorant people making kids.
Well,
and then their kids are still innocent and they want to be friendly because that's what children do.
That's
I think
what
a lot of it
should
has to do with
Yeah.
propaganda, and if you look at propaganda from around that time, just like the Reefer Madness is now on Hulu, so it's like the
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's like the 1938 like
Really?
anti-weed
Bro,
propaganda.
that's awesome.
It's in black and white.
Yeah, dude, I remember those. They're like,
The guys on the piano.
Yeah, and the
losing
girl,
his shit.
no, the girls on the piano
the girl
going
on the
crazy,
piano.
smoking, and the
She's
guys,
smoking a doobie.
the guys sitting here like this.
Yeah.
yeah, like,
Bro,
like they're
people
smoking
really,
meth.
People really thought weed did
Yeah,
that
dog.
to you. It's like,
Yeah,
bro,
dude.
that's not weed. Somebody hit you with some coke, bro.
Like, I would die for some shit that. No, I'm just kidding. But,
That's some
like,
fucking bath salts right there.
They don't look. They don't
I
even.
knew
They don't
it'd do
even
that.
have. They don't even have THC levels that strong
I tell you, I do it.
nowadays.
Hey,
you
did
know
I
what
tell
I mean?
you? I know a guy that did bath salts.
Like you,
Not great for him.
well, no.
Not good. Chewed part of his own finger off.
Oh my!
Yeah, dude, not great. I'm not friends with him.
I hope
Just so we're clear, and
just-
you don't know this
he's
fella.
an acquaintance.
You'd call it that. He's missing the tip of his index finger on one of his hands.
He's
Well, they do the weirdest shit when
well,
they're
yeah.
bath salts is weird. I don't know how we got to this on top of cancel culture, but I wanted to make sure
They should
you knew
cancel
that.
bath salts.
Yeah,
Not
they
Epsom
should.
salts, but bath salts.
Well, okay, now that's my question because I don't know shit about drugs. Can I eat Epsom salts and then like just go turn into a
it's
zombie?
different.
No.
That's something different. Okay, because I have like 6 pounds of Epsom salt in my house.
Dude, Epsom
Not that
salt's
I
so
would do
nice.
it, but
Potpourri.
huh?
There's parts of like potpourri that can fuck you up.
It's I don't know exactly. It's
Seriously.
weird.
Yeah,
It's
potpourri
just like Flocka.
has certain
Flocka's
things in
weird.
it. Yeah, Flocka's different. Whole Flocka's
Flocka's fucking nuts.
fucking nuts, dude.
I'd be cool to do.
Go down to Florida.
We should do. No,
Ooh.
I'm not. No.
Bruh.
My point is, I think I'd be cool to do a drug episode.
that would be tight.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
anyways, that
If
being
we did a
said,
drug episode, I would want somebody like Hamilton from Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia, or somebody that
That'd be
actually
cool.
knows
Yeah.
more of like the molecular structure and the whatevers.
Here's my question. You know,
are we going back to canceling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my question on the whole cancel culture. Is there anyone that's been canceled that you don't understand fully why?
Yep.
Who?
Louis.
Louis C.K.?
Yep. I'm very angry about it. And I'm usually pretty
I think
verbal
he
about
was
it.
canceled because his TV show sucked ass.
Whoa. Oh.
Dude, all right, listen,
Okay.
bro.
I've said this
There
once
are a few
before on the
things
last.
that
I said this in the
there's
last
a-
cancel culture
there's-
episode,
there's
and you
a-
guys
there's a
said the
few
same
things.
That's
thing.
not okay, dude.
That's not
That's
okay.
A good show.
That's a great
It's a
show.
Good show.
It's a
He's a hell of a writer. You know
yeah.
that.
That
He's a
is
hell of a writer.
that's
His
a hell of a
stand-up's better.
show.
Who do you think wrote it?
Yeah.
Oh my! All right, here.
His show is based.
Here's
around
my
his-
thing
his
about
stand-up.
Here's my thing about the Louis C.K. Everything was kosher until 4 months later.
right.
Everything was cool.
It's one of those like
Yeah, really.
Now you
What
say
did he
something?
say and or do that pissed someone off enough?
Well, I mean,
no name
a lot of
dropping,
people get canceled later on.
Silverman no name dropping, Silverman. What did he do and or say to her that pissed her off 4 months later, where she was like, I don't know. I have
lot of
text
people are
messages
that
to
way,
prove
though.
it. Oh, you have text messages of him asking you to masturbate in front of you, and you said, yeah, sure. Come over. He did, performed his act, left. Everyone was fine. That's what you have proof of. I get hot about it.
Yeah.
That's consent in its finest.
Yep.
And for the public to not see that, for a comedic genius like Louis C.K., who I'll stand by him. I don't care what anybody says. I'll stand by him.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of creepy sex shit you're into. I don't
Everybody's
care.
into some weird
Yeah,
shit,
dude. Tommy's into foot stuff. I don't judge him. Look immediately. No.
it's all good, dude. Suck that toe.
Oh, yeah.
Get that big
Yeah,
toe.
dude. Yeah. Get that toe, mama.
Tommy, is there anybody that has been canceled
Yeah.
that you
What don't you understand
that
about it?
you didn't fully understand why they really got canceled or understood
No.
the situation why they got canceled?
Do you think there should be like a statute of limitations though on canceling?
What does that mean? I'm stupid. I don't do law or anything like that.
Like a time.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that reference before. Yeah,
like
yeah, I get
it's
that
been
reference.
such and such time. Shut the fuck up.
I thought statutes of
Well,
limitations.
I want to know.
was like
I want to
double
know
jeopardy.
why Bill Cosby's canceled, but Michael Jackson's not.
Because they couldn't clearly pinpoint. They had no concrete evidence about Michael Jackson.
MJ do it?
I would go by what Chappelle said.
Right. Yeah, I'm with Chappelle, bro.
I'm a little bit with Chappelle on the fact, like, I don't think that,
So many people got paid. Who fucking cares?
exactly. If it really,
If he didn't do it, you just made millions off this man.
Well, one thing I think a lot of people don't understand about, and I'm not saying I'm not taking touching
I'm not
kids.
taking
I'm not
sides. Yeah,
taking.
I don't wanna touch
I'm
any
not
kids.
taking
No,
any
no,
form of sexual acts without
permission.
permission. I'm not. It's
No,
wrong.
yeah,
it's
no, no,
wrong.
It's
right?
100%.
But if you look at the most powerful people from the beginning of time, kings and queens and rulers of all over,
took what they
God
wanted.
bless you for
God bless
cracking
you.
the beer.
Thank you.
But no,
Not for touching
that
kids. Not for touching kids, dude. Whoa.
You picked a bad time to be thirsty.
Tommy, chill, dude.
It's like second nature to Tommy. I just want to say to the kings, the queens,
Everybody that was touching
those
kids,
fucking kids.
God bless you.
God bless you.
You're terrible.
Not to them. Not to them. Shit. Fuck.
Dude, that was fucking
That
terrible.
was
Right.
horrible
That's
timing.
the worst thing you've ever
God.
done.
you were cracking the beer.
This is demonetized.
But anyways,
This is
I'm
pretty
saying
good, though.
back then in the times,
Yeah.
they would fuck little boys. They would fuck other people's women.
God,
I'm
dude,
just
dude,
stating
dude,
the
dude,
fact.
Just
He's
slow
not-
it down.
He's
You're-
not wrong.
Yeah,
though.
but
So
you're being
when you
aggressive about
when
it.
you look at somebody like Epstein and you're like, oh man, this was terrible. This has been going on from the beginning of
Yes.
time with the world's most powerful people.
Yes.
People are no longer people when you become to a certain stature.
Yes.
You hit that 1%. Nah, you're a fucking item.
You're untouchable at that point.
Everybody
That's
has a
what
price.
They feel. They
Dude,
feel that
you
they
can
are.
get somebody murdered for 10K in some places.
Fucking Jeffrey Epstein got murdered.
I
for
feel like
that.
I know a guy that
Well, I'm sure you got murdered
Oh,
for a
well, I
lot
mean,
more
yeah,
than
but
that.
I feel like I know a dude that would murder somebody
for like 10K.
no, like less.
For like a
I
K.
could probably erase somebody for $1,000.
I mean, yeah, I mean, to
I got
homeless
some
men on the
pretty tight
corner.
homies that would do some pretty dark shit.
well,
if-
yeah.
I'm just saying. dude.
Everybody's got that one friend that's like, I'll do it.
But I'm
I
just
got
saying,
like 20 or 30.
I'm
of
just
them.
saying,
I
as
could
you
find
climb-
one for 1,000.
as you climb that social stature, the line gets blurred on humanity in a way.
it's always been that way.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, okay.
Kind of like that toxic masculinity. When you get pumping, like those big dudes that are in the gym all the time and everything like that, you can't tell me that a lot of them do have that. Like when you get that big, you're like, I'm a god in a way.
You're not a god, but like you're competitive.
Your
think you're a
self-esteem
god.
goes through the roof.
Yeah, you're just competitive. Because I've been.
I wouldn't call it competitive. I would call it you're building your self-esteem. It's not competitiveness. It's you're wanting to.
Where do you draw the line though? What's not toxic and what is toxic?
I would say toxic would be looking at some. Okay, so
Nothing about the gym is toxic. Let's just knock that the fuck out.
Nothing
right?
about the gym is toxic.
I'm not gonna go there.
No.
I would.
What's your defense in that statement right there?
Uh,
Nothing about the
people
gym is
judging
The
people?
jacked big motherfucker that's looking at the skinny guy that doesn't really know what he's doing,
Yeah.
not helping him, but looking at him and then being like, "Hey, dude, will you hurry up?"
Or making fun of everybody else, like the big dude that's like,
not-
"Oh, look at
that's
this
not
fat
toxic
fuck on the
masculinity.
treadmill."
That's being an asshole.
but that's toxic masculinity.
No, that's not toxic masculinity. Do you want me to pull up the definition? Because the definition says otherwise. Toxic masculinity is saying it's primarily. I thought it was primarily a derivative of emotional or like feminine stature. Like you're not allowed to enjoy anything feminine. You're not allowed to do anything feminine. You're not allowed.
So you're not allowed to like be metrosexual and use like shampoo, and
like you
conditioner,
can't be
beard oil.
You can't be a man's man and
go get pedicures.
Yeah, you can't be. Yeah, you just can't be a man and do anything that a woman would ever be caught doing.
Pedicures are rad.
Yeah, which honestly, I got a hangnail, bro. I've been thinking about getting
that would be a manicure.
Yeah, that's
or a manicure's
pedicure.
feet.
No, pedicure's your feet.
Yeah,
I need to get whatever your hand is because I got a damn hangnail. I'll show you after, dude. It's
nasty.
7 days in.
Ooh,
it won't go away. It goes away a little bit, it comes back.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So that's just being an asshole. So nothing about the gym is toxic masculinity. No. First and foremost. I mean, let's be clear.
No, and I'll put it this way.
That dude's just an asshole, and somebody needs to.
I'll agree with you on
ass.
that. But there's also guys that they do make fun of the guy that's trying to like lose weight, man.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. You know, when you get the bigger kids in the gym. And
okay, let me put it to you this way: you've never laughed at somebody in the gym?
No.
Okay, then you're not an asshole, and you're not using,
an asshole.
and that would be toxic masculinity. You're laughing at the guy that's trying to better themselves.
Yeah, I guess so, but
because he's not a man,
or like,
how you gonna look like that?
Yeah,
a man doesn't look like that. A man's supposed to be chiseled.
And I don't think a lot of dudes necessarily build dudes up or support them even through multiple things. Like think about
that's a big one.
Like I mean
just support of your fellow man.
Yeah, man. Just like I got so many dudes that like I just do nice things. Like I got a friend that's like a heavier dude and he's like trying to lose weight and I'm like, yo, like do 75 hard, like Andy Frisel's. It's the easiest, most basic. Like you got this. And then I text him every day. You know, like, hey, bro, did you do your 75 hard today? Like something like that. Like there's at least
talking about this. I don't even know what's happening.
There's like 3 dudes that I do this for, and it means so much to them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you take the time out of your day to like, yo, how you doing today? You know, like, yo, you doing your workout today? Like,
right.
Oh, hey, you like making music? You make any music today?
Yeah. Just
like,
that's
kind of staying on top of.
That's the emotional.
Care. Well,
thing.
that and the example I was going to use was
saying like how many dudes. Sorry to cut you off. How many dudes help other dudes that they know are struggling?
That's true. That's what I mean.
If
you're gonna fight him, just do it now while we have 20 minutes left. So
check.
This fight would last fucking forever because you're both the same size.
Yeah, we really
and
are.
probably bench press the same.
Yeah.
Hashtag
probably.
masculinity. I don't know.
I'm
not making fun of either one of you. I'm just saying you're similar sizes. Is all I'm saying.
My thing is
Tommy's probably gonna win though.
Is when like a grown up sees a boy cry. Like a little 5, 6, 7-year-old kid cry.
I think of Kevin Hart stand up.
No,
yeah, I know.
Let the fucking kid cry, man.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
And looking at a kid and going, "Hey,
I wouldn't let my girl cry.
Well, no, one thing.
Let me put
wouldn't
this
let my
out
girl
there.
cry.
Let me put this out there because I was guilty of it. Because that's how I grew up. No. I was guilty of it. I grew up and my dad looked at me. He's like, "We don't cry. You don't do that.
Yeah, man up, sissy.
Man up."
Yeah.
And I was like, I did that. And then years later, it got brought to my attention like, hey, no, it's okay. You can let that out. And it's like, oh, I can.
Yeah.
That's like one thing I try to do with my 5-year-old.
That's the main thing I've learned in adulthood is that like you do need to have a place to just kind of let your guard down, whether it's a person, a place, a thing.
Yeah, but like you said with the crying thing, like when my 5-year-old cries, and over anything, he stubbed his toe and was like, "It's the end of the world," you know.
Right.
But I'm like, calm down. Like it's okay to cry, but calm down. Come here.
Yeah.
And once you've calmed down.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what's wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing of like, don't just get upset and be upset.
Verbalize it.
You got to sit down, take the time, and tell somebody what's wrong in order for the puzzle to get figured out, to get the whole picture fixed.
I was in that mindset for a long time where it's like, don't cry, tough it out, you're tough. And then a couple years ago, it took my dad and I to have a moment where I cried in front of my dad. At 30 years old, I just bawled in front of my father. I won't talk about why, but I was going through a thing, and my father was there for me, and he looked at me and he said, "It's okay." He said, "Let it out, dude. You need to." And at that moment, I was just like, okay, like this is okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay because you need that affirmation from that older person because that's how a lot of us kind of evolve. We look to older people for advice, just anything really. I always looked at my dad like he's the smartest guy in the world because he knows a lot of things that I don't know. But like at the same time, he's still growing himself. But we always look to the older person for that wisdom, and that's where the line kind of.
What? So you need? Oh, so I get what you're saying. You're saying you need like an almost a validation.
Yeah, you need that
Or an
validation
affirmation.
to be like, oh, okay, so this is okay.
No, I get you, dude.
Because we can all look at each other and be like, oh, this is how we should feel, blah. But like,
yeah, but also I think it's not bad. Okay, so here's my. I'll do Tommy's job for him and play devil's advocate. Right. So I'm going to tell both of my kids not to cry, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm going to tell them both not to cry. Boy, girl, hermaphrodite, don't matter. You ain't crying. Not in the Day household. Suck it up. Don't be a man about it, but suck it up. Because there's people out there that are going through a lot worse.
but they're kids, man.
I mean, you got to learn, dude. You got to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I find that, like, I say that, and I don't feel like I cried as a kid. So, like, I don't ever really remember being told not to cry as a kid.
Well, I think kids cry over a lot of dumb shit sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and a lot of parents get frustrated as we get older. Our patience. So, like, as
Well,
we
yeah.
get older, our attention span grows, but our patience grows thinner after a certain point. And then as you get older,
Well, I wouldn't
guess
say
it
that. Your
gets-
patience sometimes gets better with age.
sometimes.
It
To a
just
degree.
depends. It depends on the person, on how you've developed.
Yeah.
I'm good for
Okay.
now.
But,
I mean,
like-
we only got 14 minutes left.
But I
so.
mean, like,
Yeah.
I think, I honestly think that the whole crying thing, man, like, as you get older, though, dude, you got to be able to let it out, man. You can't hold on to all that
But
shit.
there's also a time and place.
Yeah, I think you get older, and I think that's what I was getting at, is that, like, I think you get older and you find, whether it's that older person
People
that
go through shit,
or you-
man.
whether
gotta
you
be
go
able to
through
let
And
it
that's
it
one
out.
thing. That's one thing I think a lot of businesses need to understand is personal days. That's what personal days are for. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
an emotional. If like honestly, man, like. But also at the same point in time, like I was being a bipolar person. Like I wake up. There's some mornings where like, dude, it is hell getting out of bed. I'm just like, man, I just want to lay here.
Yeah.
But if I got like fucking 3 weeks paid vacation twice a year, so I get 6 weeks paid vacation a year. But like, you know how easy it would be for me to,
it must be nice.
God right, damn.
I get like 4 days.
but you know how easy it would be for me to be like, oh, I don't feel well, I'm gonna call in, and then the
I get
next
4
day,
days of vacation, and I gotta jerk off an old homeless dude under a bridge for that, dude. I swear to God,
I saw
bro.
this homeless dude
Oh, God, here we
in
go.
LA.
Oh, fucking here we go, dude.
This homeless dude
All
in
right,
LA
guys. Thanks for listening to today's Graham. I'm Brian.
had
Yo,
like-
by the way, I saw this homeless guy.
dude, he had like a fucking house, but not only that, like next to this highway, but not only that, this dude had picked up rocks and like built like a walkway all the way up this giant hill to his fucking like
Lord of the Rings?
cardboard like 3-story.
Is this Gollum?
Yo, is J.K. Rowling
Yeah.
right in this dude's life?
Is
Yeah,
this
like-
J.K.
I'm
Rowling?
pretty sure he even had like a mailbox. Like this homeless dude
That-
was like putting
that's
together a
J.K.
mailbox.
Rowling if they ever got addicted to heroin.
Wow.
Wait, wasn't she homeless and she wrote Harry
I
Potter?
don't know.
I think she was.
That's her. She's still homeless.
She got canceled.
Wait, did J.K. Rowling? Wait,
Oh, you're right.
She said something about.
did she write Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Then who wrote Lord of the Rings? Tolkien.
J.R. Tolkien.
So J.R. and J.R.
Tolkien.
Tolkien or something.
Tolkien.
I don't know. I wasn't into the books.
Or it's vice versa. One of the other.
I'm gonna get yelled at probably from people that listen to this.
from nerds.
I'm a huge fucking nerd. I can't say
I'm
anything.
not kidding.
I'm a massive nerd. I can't help that.
Yeah.
I just didn't get into Lord of the Rings.
I'm certain nerds, but not certain nerds. You know,
I think I'm.
don't give a fuck about Harry Potter,
Yeah, I'm not
but
even.
like really like Pokemon. You know,
Yeah, you guys are both way bigger nerds than I am.
Yeah, no.
We should
I don't
cancel-
speak Elvish or do D&D. Dude, there are people that speak like Elven, and they like.
Oh,
what
I
is
know
it
that's a
from
real
Lord of the
thing.
Rings?
Elven.
Elven. It's an
It's
actual.
the whole language
You can,
J.K. Rowling
you can
wrote.
learn Elven in college. That's a dead serious thing.
Huh?
You can learn Elven in college.
I thought you
I
were
don't know what that
educated,
means,
Brian.
though.
Elven
I don't know
is
what
a
it
language. It's
He
a
claims
language.
to be educated.
It's not a real language.
It is though.
I've never heard it.
It is though. It's actually taught.
Is it funny that Elven's a thing now and
It's an
Latin's
actual
dead?
thing.
Are there Elvins? Like a people?
No, but they're
Wouldn't
people that speak Elven.
No, there's
Are they a
people that
race or an ethnicity?
It's neither.
Are they woke?
It's
Do
just
I
a
need to be
language.
They
woke
would
about
be woke.
Elvins?
It's just a
I
language.
What's
guess it would
happening
be
here?
woke.
What
Yeah.
color are they?
Wow.
What do their eyes look
Why do you
like?
care about that?
I don't know. I'm just curious. So
Whatever
if I see one, I can identify it.
Whatever contacts they're wearing, they'll probably be wearing like the fake pointy ear attachments.
Yeah, they'll be
or
riding a
plastic surgery.
fucking.
Oh my
they'll be
God,
riding
guys.
a unicorn.
Guys, next month there is a medieval festival
I'm already there,
in
dude.
like Tennessee.
Yo, is there jousting?
Yeah, dude.
Because if there's jousting,
I wanna
I'm
go.
there, dude.
Ever
Are you
since
guys holding hands? That's the cutest shit I've ever seen.
What's up, boo?
I love when
You
you're
guys
on.
are so gay
How's
for
that for
each other.
toxic masculinity?
It's uncomfortable how badly you guys want each
thought
other.
you were woke.
No, just come out and say it is all I
you
want.
were woke.
Come out and say you want each other, dude. I'm uncomfortable that you're lying to me. Just come out and
What do you
say it.
mean?
Wow.
What are we lying about?
I don't know. I am uncomfortable with people that are they don't want to come out because
But they don't want to come out?
yeah, because I'm obviously your friend. Like I don't know. Just like I think that
I can tell you right now, gay people look at you and they do not think that you're their friend.
you think so.
I can promise you that.
Until they see that G string,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
So they see the
Dude, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I just pull it out over my shoulder. I pull it over my shoulder like a Borat type situation.
you.
Yeah.
I accept.
It's neon green too.
God bless.
Yeah, actually, everybody at my work.
we
saw
went to a
that
couple
picture.
gay bars this
Yeah.
past weekend.
I've been to so many gay bars. I don't.
You
care
ever
to admit it.
accidentally walk in a gay bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that.
I-
You're like,
I-
dude,
it's
I,
a
I
thing.
walked. I accidentally walked in this gay bar one time with like two of my buddies. Right, one of them's a little bit more open, and the other one's like very like afraid of gay people.
Yeah.
Dude, like, yeah,
But that was an interesting
yeah.
night.
So we like we're like in like Nashville, right?
Yeah.
And like this crowd of drunk chicks stumble out this bar, and my homie knows one of them,
Damn,
and he's
okay.
like, "Yo, Susie, is that you?" And she's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
And you know, whatever. And he's like, "Is this a good bar?" And she chuckles, and all their friends laugh. Yeah, it's a great bar. Yeah, we love it. So we go
No,
in.
you heard me wrong. It's a gay bar.
Right, right. We probably did. But so we go in, right? And
No,
like,
you heard me wrong. There's dudes fucking each other in
Yeah.
here.
so like we go in, and like, you know, we're all big pool players. You know, we play pool, billiards, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like standing back here. I was standing back here, right? And there's this dude.
There's no PR name for pool, dude. Why are you stressed about the
Little
name?
bit of 8 ball.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm
Little
I'm
9
woke,
ball.
dude. I'm woke.
Right.
I'm
Little
woke.
9 ball.
I'm
It's no
woke.
big deal.
But
I got this.
we walk in, right? And like we order drinks or whatever. Don't even know that this place is flaming.
Flaming.
Right, dude.
What is this?
So-
a bag of Cheetos?
Yeah, dude.
So it's
Chester
like,
the
it's
Cheeto.
flaming.
it's like 1 a.m., you know, and we're like squinting across the bar, and there's this African American gentleman that looks swagged out, red shirt, red like.
Can we just touch on the
pants,
topic real quick?
red
that gay
shoes.
people, man, they can dress, bro. Like
I'm
they
actually
got,
pretty mad about it.
they got fashion.
Oh,
dude.
we'll just wait until we go to the second gay bar.
In the story, or are we going to a gay bar tonight? What's going on,
anyways, I walk up to the table like from a distance.
you
I'm
guys
like,
stress
oh,
me
I'm
out.
like,
Wait till
oh,
we
like.
go to the second gay
Right,
bar.
so I'm like, oh, this like we can play some pool. This dude's swagged out. You know, we get a little
Hey,
closer. This dude's in
first
like
off,
capris. This dude's got like capris on, and like
PR
we walk
is
up and like,
billiards,
is this
by the way,
is this
billiards.
table taken? And he's like, oh no, it's not. My buddy just straight looked at me. He's like, let's get the fuck out. I was like, you don't want to like play a game and be nice, or like.
Wow, dude.
So we
See,
left
I-
that place.
I can't be with people like that. If you're gonna be that uncomfortable, bro, I gotta walk away.
so then
from
we
you.
went to another gay bar.
I don't like people like that.
I think there's people that are uncomfortable with just. I don't think they're like homophobes. I think they're
No.
just uncomfortable around.
Why though?
well,
I think there's people
in
just
my-
uncomfortable with
in my-
sexuality in
it-
general.
Well, yeah, yes, and
Yeah.
I think in my buddy's
I can s-
defense,
I can say that.
he is a kind of a pretty boy, so he does get like hit on a lot in those situations.
Maybe he's
So
just
it's
trying to
like,
avoid the
now,
inevitable.
now you know what a chick feels like.
Yeah.
But if she could avoid that, then would you discriminate against her being a friend of hers for not wanting to go to a certain? Do you see what? So for you to say
Bro,
that,
some girls can't fucking get away from it.
that's what I'm saying. And he's a pretty boy. He's like a really good-looking man.
That's fine, but
you know what I mean? And he doesn't want to go to a gay bar because he's tired of getting hit on. You can't just sit here and be like, well, that's the kind of people I don't like being friends with.
But I mean, like,
You just
it's-
can't be rude because at the same point in time, it takes.
Dude, I'm like Williams over here having a
it
damn
takes
stroke.
It takes it takes something to go out of your way to hit on somebody. So like if a gay dude hits on
Yeah.
me, I'm like, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it, but like I don't swing that way, homie.
I entertain it, dude. I just sit down and have a beer with them.
You do entertain.
Yeah,
it. You
I'm
eat that
about
shit
it, dude.
up.
I'm about
It-
it.
my
I'm
You
about it,
try to
dude.
get a drink out of it,
dude.
I
Dude,
know
I
you.
do.
You try to get a drink out of it. You're like,
So-
so what's
I'm
up?
like
My-
the farthest from
Yeah.
a homophobe, dude.
My uncles
You
used me
are.
as bait.
I'm pro homo, dude. Sign me up.
My uncles used me as bait. They took me to a gay
Yeah,
bar,
dude.
and they were like, "Yo, these dudes are gonna come up and hit on you.
They
You
used
get,
you as bait?
you get all the free drinks,
Oh,
but we're
God.
gonna take the dudes that hit on you."
Oh God. Oh.
Well, they
what?
used you as you're the cute puppy. That's what they
Jeez.
did.
And
Yeah.
when we were at this
Kid.
bar, dude, when we were at this bar, you'd see some fine woman
Look at
walk.
my wombat.
You'd see somebody like fine walk by, and then they'd be with like this busted bulldog,
Yeah.
and you're just like, "Who hurt you?"
Who hurt you?
Like, and also, who cut your hair?
I was just like,
Who hurt you?
but
Can we talk about how bad some of those female haircuts are, dude?
Bro.
I don't,
of
I
them
don't
are
want to get
really
canceled
bad.
on that
Some
topic.
of them are real bad, though. Like they cut
Dude,
their
there-
own
dude,
hair
there's some-
backwards
dude,
in
there-
a mirror.
Dude, there was somebody that came into like my place of employment, and I legitimately
Yeah.
couldn't tell if it was a male or
That's
female.
actually, I need to write that down. That's actually a really good joke.
And we're coming into a time now, which is super fucking
People are gonna look like whatever they want to look like.
exactly.
People
We're-
are getting plastic
but
surgery to look like
we're-
fucking
we're getting
memes.
we're getting
or-
to a point
Yeah.
in
Filters.
time where sometimes you can't tell what gender they actually are. And like I'm not saying like don't do you.
Yeah, do you, boo?
I'm
you.
accepting to all.
It's not my job
pl-
to
my
sit there.
place
But for the
judge you.
record, I can obviously tell you're not a fucking Master Chef toaster, okay? So fucking cut the shit.
Yeah.
Everybody that identifies as a toaster, it's fucking ridiculous.
Who do you know identifies as a toaster?
There's someone out there, Corey.
But do
There's
they take
someone
baths?
out there.
You sound
Do
like
they
the guys
take
I work
baths?
with.
If
Good
somebody
God.
identifies as a
There they
toaster,
are.
do they
Fucking
take baths?
look at them, look at them, rolling around like they're dragons. Look at them with their fucking
Does
with
Do
their
they-
mascot helmet on. Look at them.
do they take baths?
It's a football game, Greg. Oh
Does
Yo, Dad, those are cheerleaders.
yeah, calm down.
does
Fucking
somebody
Jesus
that identifies
Christ.
as a toaster take a bath?
The Civil War is
Yeah.
over. Get
If
over
you
it.
identify as a toaster, go take a bath, dude.
Seriously,
See
no.
what happens.
I agree. Yes, wokeness can get. I think in my opinion, yeah, wokeness
too much.
It can. Look, I mean, look at all this shit that randomly got canceled. Like Mr. Potato Head. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and
There's
I,
a Mrs. and a Mister.
I think they canceled.
well,
I think
they canceled Betty Boop for a
yeah,
period of time
and they
too.
canceled Twister too.
But they brought it back.
Yeah.
They brought Betty Boop back, and they even have a disclaimer at the front that's like, "Yo, this does not. This at the time was culturally right, but it is culturally wrong now. So
Right.
be understanding."
I'm
to
just
that.
real upset about the Twister situation because I enjoyed that game as a kid.
Why did that get canceled?
I don't know. It's just a thing. Do you want me to Google it? Because it
No,
happened.
God,
Dude, all I
I
see is
don't.
this dude's mustache.
I don't want to get angry anymore. Like, yeah, there's certain things that.
Ah, yeah, dude.
Corey over here. I don't want to get angry
I
anymore, but I want to
don't.
do a once a week episode where I'm mad as fuck.
I mean, when are we actually? I mean, is that a thing? Are
We
gonna
should
dirt?
probably revisit that idea, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe not.
I can
Hey,
get you
let's
the
see what
single
happens.
solo mixer board
What's
that we
up,
had
bro?
from the
Thank you.
rip.
I can do it from my home.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I'll bring it next week.
Yeah. So,
But I,
mean, what-
think so.
how
I
do-
think that everybody should be a bit more accepting
Damn,
of
bro.
whatever anybody wants to be.
yo, you got the TB, dog. You got the vid.
I got the black lung.
You got the vid. No, you've been vaccinated.
I've been.
Have you been vaccinated?
I get my second shot Tuesday.
I hear the
Uh,
second one's the worst.
Let's
one.
wrap this up, dude.
My first one sucked, but my second one, I mean, my
hear a lot of
father's
people are
my
down a lot
father's
more with
first
the
one
second.
was bad, like mine. So he said the second one for him wasn't anything. It just depends on the person.
Probably your genes.
Vaccines, like any vaccine that you've ever gotten or flu shot or anything, it affects everybody differently.
I mean, suck it up, sissy.
Tetanus
That's where I'm
shots,
at.
yeah, exactly. I fucking go to work, deal with it.
Fucking hashtag toxic masculinity.
Fucking.
Don't cry. Fucking get it
You know
done.
what kind of grinds my gears lately?
Dude, what?
These old people are getting vaccinated and going out without wearing their mask, and
Yo,
I'm like, can I?
dude, you could die, bro.
Well, according to Red America, only old people. Don't worry, it ain't gonna kill you. Fucking stupid dumbass motherfuckers. It's not real. It ain't real in that sense. To smart people, yeah, no, it could affect you in a horrible way, and it could actually cause.
How you guys want to wrap up this episode? I'm
Sorry.
trying to shut this down, dude.
I just get really pissed
He's
off.
making fun of my people, so I gotta shut this shit down.
I can make fun of both sides. Don't worry, because
Yeah.
Democrats even told you not to wear masks.
No,
I'm not-
Honest to God. Honest to God. How do you-
I'm not red or blue. I'm
Let's.
green.
Yeah, I identify as
Wow.
a toaster. So can we just wrap this up on? I think we bring back because you didn't come up with one, and Corey didn't come up with one.
What did I not come up with?
So I would like to end this episode on who do you think got canceled that should not have gotten canceled? Mine is Louis C.K. Go.
Wait, what? I like I just threw the mic away.
The people that have been canceled that you don't think should
I
have been
showed
canceled.
them.
Suck it, pussy.
I don't really know, man.
Who got canceled? That
I mean, is
Pick one,
Bill
dude. You
Gates
gotta
canceled
pick
right
one.
now?
the thing that confused me that can't. Yeah, the Mr. Potato Head shit. That why is that? What in your right mind? The way I looked at it, it's people trolling, and then it got taken out of context because we live in a day and age where like we're Reddit. If Reddit wants to do something, they're gonna fucking do it, dude. And Reddit is not a community.
Yeah, dude,
to
Reddit
fuck
solved
with.
murders.
Yeah,
Like-
Reddit's nuts. So if they're like, "Oh, let's get behind it," if like they got like over 1 million people that are like, "All right, let's do it," and it's a thing all of a sudden. Like look at the GameStop thing that happened from Reddit.
I'm confused. So are you mad that Reddit got canceled? Where are we
No,
at here?
I'm mad.
Is
I'm
Reddit
not-
canceled?
I'm not mad.
Yeah, Wall
We're-
Street Bets got canceled
I'm
by.
confused about the Mr. Potato Head cancellation.
Okay, so you're
It
mad.
makes
You would
zero fucking
Yeah.
sense
okay
because
because you didn't give me one earlier, so I think this is a good way to wrap the show up.
but like that's
Mr.
where
Potato
I'm at
Head's
with
dumb.
it. I want to
Okay,
have
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers did not get canceled.
Well, I don't really know who then. 'cause I don't really give a
damn.
fuck.
You don't care about anybody that's gotten canceled. There's not one person that you enjoyed their media or whatever it is they were outputting.
they just got
and then
shut
they
off.
just no
Donald
longer.
Trump because it was funny.
He didn't get canceled. He just
Yeah,
didn't
he
get
did.
reelected.
He's not allowed on Twitter and shit, bro. That's canceled.
He got canceled
Ooh,
hard.
actually, that's a really good point. He did get canceled off Twitter.
Dude, he's thinking
Yeah.
about forming
Is he
his own
live on
social
Twitter
media.
yet?
No, bro, he's fully banned.
Yeah.
Like Twitter just like banned.
Dude,
He's not
he's
the only
thinking
person
about
they
creating
blame.
his own social media platform so that he can be
Yeah.
on social media.
He's that big of sore of a loser because he made an ass out of himself.
I thought.
I just think it was funny. Like,
I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just say he got canceled.
He did.
He was enjoyable though.
I think it was funny.
He was funny for the first year. After that, it got annoying.
I just liked listening to
Sorry,
everybody complain.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're in a position to be a professional. When you act like a teenage fucking girl and you're texting, "Oh, I'm gonna tweet this because I'm mad." Really, dude? Grow
Yeah.
up. You're in your 70s. Grow the fuck up.
I don't even think he could have.
Like, good God, dude.
I don't think he knows how to spell
he
Twitter.
is the
honestly.
definition of "daddy did everything for me."
Did you see that he
That
lost
is
a lot
the-
of weight? Did you
Did
see
he?
he lost a lot of weight and he quit fake baking? He's white.
the only thing
he's
I've
white
seen,
as you and me
the
now.
only thing I saw was
Good.
like some drone
and I think
footage
he
from,
dyed
like,
his hair
Ukraine or
black.
something.
Wow, that's creepy.
I think we'd like to end on that right there. So,
Thank you all for listening. This has been the
This has
Days
been an
Grim.
interesting
Dude.
fucking episode.
so just go ahead and have that. And
Remember,
thanks a lot for listening. This
winners,
has been the day. Yeah,
winners will be remembered.
The winners are the ones
Yeah,
who
and
write.
if you
the-
identify as a toaster, you're a fucking
Or wait, was it
turd.
winners who write
God.
history?
Yes, the winners.
No,
write
winners are not forgotten. That's what Corey said.
No,
But-
winners- winners write
Hitler's,
history.
Hitler's not forgotten. Would you say he's a
I
winner?
mean, is the war really over though? Like he's probably still alive,
I mean,
Let's be
no,
real.
Hitler's probably dead now, but I don't think Hitler killed himself.
unless he's
Jesus.
Mecca
Anyways,
Hitler.
guys, thanks for listening. This is the Days
This
Grim.
has been the Days Grim. I'm Brian.
I'm
Corey. Oh God, really?
Yeah, it's the same.
We
damn
swapped
time.
seats.
Here
Yeah.
we go. It's all fucked.
Anyways.
Godspeed.
Yeah, you know who we are by now.